Stay in To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of Urban Warfare as we continue the campaigns of the Casper Kaisha, and we come from the planet of Hurik, as we have left the last planet since we basically ran out of stuff to do there. In fact, I'm starting to notice a bit of a problem, actually, with the 3 skull and above planets. We don't have a high enough mercenary review board rating to actually take most of the missions on this planet, which is a bit of a problem. So if we don't suddenly unlock the next tier of Merc Review Board things, we're probably going to have to start going back down to 2.5 skull planets, which is obviously not ideal, but hey, we'll see what we can do. We're going to take this one mission here, and unless it unlocks the rest of the planet, we'll be traveling again. I've started making it towards 3 flashpoints that are off on the western side of the map. As soon as we get there, we'll actually do something interesting, I assume. But anyway, eviction. The Merrick manufacturing facility on Hurik is an illegal intrusion into our territory and a cover for military personnel and units. Our efforts to resolve this through diplomatic channels have been rebuffed, and so now we're turning to a military solution. The facility must be destroyed. This will be a 2.5 scale mission, 4 of 18 priority salvage with 67,300 C-bills. Let's drop down and blow this base up sky high. Now, I unfortunately have made a small mistake in my lance setup. Casper is unfortunately currently driving a Griffin, which is obviously not ideal because this Griffin has a large laser and therefore will always have something to do. And honestly, we would prefer if Casper didn't, because she has sensor lock. She also has a breaching shot now, which is nice, but the fact that she has a large laser means sensor lock suddenly becomes a much less useful proposition. Although I suppose we could also say that the Kintaros have a lot to do as well. So Casper in the Griffin, Reach and River both in Kintaros, and Range Bull in the Atlas. Hopefully the Atlas will not fail us this time. We'll be able to read the terrain a little bit better and just win and be amazing and all sorts of things that we were always wishing that we could make the Atlas do and never quite succeeding at, mainly because we misread the territory on the last mission and that ended up being a bit of a problem. Alright, we have identified 2 mechs and 2 turrets so far. We've got a light and 2 assaults. Interesting. They're turrets, obviously. And then we have no heavies and a medium. That's incredibly disappointing, honestly. So we've got 2 light mechs here, the medium mech over here, the 2 turrets, which will move on the very last moment. So let's just come around this corner and blow this 2 little tiny pieces. We have identified a heavy somewhere around here. Don't know if it's a turret or a vehicle. Oh, it's probably him. But in the meantime, we can open fire on the light standard turret, give it a little bit of laser fire, follow it up with quite a few missiles, which doesn't quite kill it, but we'll have it dead by next turn. After all, we just need to fire a little bit more. Got a Wolverine 6K coming our way, so lots of energy getting blasted into us, and the Griffin's going to have to tank most of that, and we did make a bit of a mistake. Oh, wow, a head hit already. That is incredibly irritating. Okay. So we started the day in a absolutely wonderful way by having us start out with just pain to have to deal with. Yes, we're not in cover, which kind of sucks, but I just need a little bit more fire off towards that turret and we'll be fine. It'll all be great. Just send one of them towards Bravo and everything else towards that Wolverine. Let's just make him hurt a little bit. Probably not going to do a whole heck of a lot, but any little bit helps. And, you know, maybe we'll get a headshot or something. Couple of missiles, that blows up the turret, so we got the first of the turrets down. That'll take off one of their things from their bottom initiative. Should make things nice and easy. River, I have need of your services, and you shall jump. Oh good, you can actually jump way far forward. I didn't quite notice what it was, but it's a light mech, so we don't really care. River also had sensor lock shoots, so we did double up quite badly. I really need to see if there is a way to in-game respec a mech, or a pilot, because at this moment Casper is not what I want. Hey, it's a grasshopper! That's rather amusing, actually. So we took a hit, but we are in cover, and we had a ton of evasion, but we took the hit anyway, which was somewhat unfortunate. Hopefully we'll be able to get Range Bull into position. No, the rest of the group got a little bit ahead of him. He needs some time to actually get into the battle. So we'll bring him around this way, and we'll eventually get him through this, and we'll be able to engage that guy with much firepower. Oh good, lovely. Multiple PPCs being fired our way, so that is unpleasant. And then more multiple PPCs, of which one has hit. So 4 PPCs have been shot at us so far. And we got hit by 1. And are you LRMs? No! More PPCs! That's 6 of them. So they're all PPC turrets, which is interesting, I suppose, in the same sort of way that... Well, I was about to try and come up with some interesting example, and I just simply couldn't. My mind has been completely devoid of trying to make a point of that. Alright, we've got a Javelin, of course. Gotta show off the new mech from the thing. Feeling a little bit disillusioned today, I'm sad to say. We'll try and keep our spirits up. After all, who wants to watch somebody play this game and be sad? We want to kick butt, we want to take names, and so let's get Rivers Gindaro going forward. We could actually go for the full-on punch. That probably would not be the best of ideas, though. However, his stability damage is not enough to make me being able to knock him over in one round of shooting. So we'll just maneuver over here. Deal with the problem as it comes. 40%, no thank you. That'll do. Probably should have gone for the call shot on this one. Not a big deal, but it would have gotten him in a little bit more. And of course, the Wolverine coming forward. The Wolverine will then therefore be in position for us to blast in the following round. Lucky for us, we didn't get a head hit on that one. So we shall deal. Of course, the PPC turrets are still looking at us, which is a little bit concerning. Come forward with the Kandaro, and he's still unsteady. Yeah, we're going to be able to knock this Wolverine over. That will be fun. Hi, I'm unfortunately going to have to deal with your bulwark shenanigans. Then again, I use the exact same thing, so I can't be too irritated by it. Casper, would you mind not getting shot in the head, honey? Just so that we can kind of hopefully get a couple of things done before, you know, all hell breaks loose. That would just be ideal. Oh, crap, I really got to be careful about where I position on this track, because I'm going to get shot at by a lot of things. Standard sniper turret, is that what they're calling it these days? I'd like to get some evasion going on in here, but it's just not going to happen, is it? No, I can get one pip, but I expose myself to literally everything. Yeah, screw it, we'll do it. Yes, she doesn't have the bulwark, but we'll see what we can actually get done. Knock this Wolverine over, please. Just make him fall on his butt. So I can probably walk up with the twin AC-20 Atlas and hopefully pluck him. Alright, so we got a pilot injury going down. Now the Grasshopper gets to surge forward. It being a fast mech blasting into us with all of his weapons, damaging the Griffin quite heavily already. And that arm is becoming a bit of a problem. Really, it's going to take a medium laser to blow the head off of this mech at the moment, which is not great, considering the amount of firepower that it can take. Right here, yeah, that'll work. 85, 80%. I like the look of that. Do I really care about the Wolverine on the ground? I kind of don't, because you know what? I've got an opportunity to pot this guy. That's exactly what we're going to focus on. 54%. 1, 2, it's not going as well as I was hoping. I was hoping to crack open the center torso and then just follow up with a whole bunch of missiles. But then I need to pause and remind myself that you can't actually crit out the engine in vanilla. So, wow, this Griffin's got to fall back because the amount of damage that it's taking is starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, Griffin's running away. Although the Javelin's going to run up to it and blast it and decide, and it's probably going to lose an arm or something. Hi, Jav. Oh no, the fire starter came in first. That's not a big deal. I mean, you do some damage. Stray shot being rather irritating. And our torso is open, and then the Javelin... Oh, god darn it. That's my double heat sink. And the Javelin popping in. Getting behind me using the Spore Cloud. Oh, but it decided to shoot the Kintaro. A fascinating decision that will actually leave the Kintaro vulnerable to incoming fire. So, I'm really tempted to just turn around and punch you. Because I can do things like that. First things first, though, Casper's got to sort of fall back. She is not equipped for this battle anymore. So let's get her under some serious cover at this point. Hopefully somewhere where the enemy can't see us. That would be ideal. 85% plus 55's terrible. Well, if I run this mech, it's going to get chased after, and that's the irritating part. Give me River. Maybe not River. Give me Reach. Good. Reach is still driving a fairly pristine mech at this point. So I can basically run up here and just abuse this Wolverine on the ground. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna hopefully open you up like a heart surgeon. No, it didn't quite work out nearly as well as I've been hoping for, but we'll deal. You shouldn't be able to cross over that, so that gives me some protection. So that'll be fine, I hope. As long as we don't get kicked by it, I'll be happy. Show me him, and blow open the center torso. Let's make him die. Good job. Wolverine, no longer have to worry about it. Pilot incapacitated. You don't say. Casper. Casper needs to get the heck on out of here. Because I don't want her to get shot at anymore. You know what? We're going to sprint. We'll get a nice amount of evasion going on here. Give me all of it. There we go. And present the right side. Yeah, so present. We'll just back tank it. That's why we bring the back armor. So we can actually protect ourselves when needed. And she'll stay in the back just using sensor locks. Okay, getting blasted by a couple of LRMs. Nothing too terrible. They didn't manage to hit us with all that much. Rangeable. Yeah, here's my plan. So right there will give me really nice shots. So that's what we'll do. Hi, buddy. Oh, not you, but you. And we're just gonna see... Oh, I'm in the side arc, aren't I? 69%. I could double both of them. That would rip right through it. Do it! he hit the center torso anyway. Because of course he did. And the sniper turret's hitting quite a lot. Ooh, River is having stability problems. River's going to fall over. So there's nothing I can do to stop that. The javelin at this point is just going to walk up by it, taking all kinds of fire. So yeah, the javelin's going to walk up to us, blast us with missiles. That'll be enough to knock him over. Unless, you know, the pilot is stupid, but I don't quite think the pilot will be stupid. It just makes too much sense to knock it over. So let's kind of cross our fingers and hope that by saying that it's a foregone conclusion that the AI will be kind. Hey, the AI decided to punch you. Okay. And hit you for 40 damage, which has weakened your armor, but the javelin is now all on his lonesome. I can work with that, actually. Who do I need? I need River. River is in a bit of a rough shape at the moment. Come back over here, not very good accuracy, much better accuracy. Can walk up here. He's going to be back under the stability threshold, and he'll be in his rear arc. Probably won't be able to kill him, but we should be able to make him somewhat in pain. Yeah, a lot less damage than I was kind of hoping for. I knew it was going to be less damage than I was hoping for, but I could pray. I could turn around and just punch you in the face, which may not be the worst decision I ever make, although you never know. Showing myself to that thing at all would be one of the worst decisions we make. I'm kind of surprised that it has such a great firing angle on me. We need to show the right side, so hopefully not like so. Okay. 55, 45, or I can just punch you for 70 damage. What would 70 damage do to you? Basically nothing. But we'll do it. Punch him! Hey, we got quite a bit of damage. And that broke, well, it didn't fully break, it critted the SRM-6, so in the future we can do something about it. Reach! Yeah, Reach, I'm gonna force you to be incredibly risky. We're gonna come around over here, see if you can't help out with your Kintaro. Give him just a little bit of love. Ooh, unfortunately it was the wrong side of the torso. Head shot, pilot injured, not that that actually matters to anything. But it's always nice to see they're trying. The Grasshopper's gonna walk up, open fire on the Atlas, because why the heck not? Well, the Atlas is probably the heaviest thing out here at the moment, so I'm a little bit surprised that they're wasting their time with it. Okay, Range Bull is just gonna walk up to you. I'm really... there's your front. Okay, I can work with that. 1 pip of evasion. I'm not gonna have any sort of bonuses to hit, unfortunately. So, miss. That's a hit, but it hit on the legs, and we've managed to get a couple more hits. We have critted his large laser. Is that useful? No. But we hit him with it, so... Atlas getting sensor locked, and now they're firing all of their weapons, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, I don't really care if they shoot the Atlas. The Atlas has more than enough armor to just sort of roll with it. Alright, so now the question becomes, what is this little guy gonna do? Firestarter I'm not super worried about, but it's the Javelin. The Javelin's gonna run well away, and fire on the Kintaro, which is exposed at the moment. A whole bunch of them managing to hit the back of the other Kintaro. So that was not ideal. And Firestarter, of course, is going to extradite himself from this position. Extricate, not extradite. And he's going to fire into the back of the Kintaro, but that Kintaro luckily has tons of armor. And is overheating, so we'll have to punch this round. But that's kind of okay. It's sort of the way that we built it. Do I dare? I absolutely do not. Yeah, I want you... How much armor do you got left? 77, yeah, I'm going to need to do more on that front. Yeah, run up and punch. There we go. Center torso is wide open. We managed to crit a flamer. Again, you can't crit the engine, but hey, we're kind of working. Not quite on that, but sort of in similar directions, I suppose. We're going to have to go through the... No, we're going to have to punch.
I'm receiving you.
I wish I could move. I wish I could move. I wish I could move, but I can't. So punch. And that hits a leg. That was not ideal. Okay, so we were kind of hoping for just a little bit more actual progress on winning the battle. Pop up here, give him a boot. There we go. Followed up right on the same location, so his side torso is gone, his center torso is exposed, and a knockdown, so that'll shove him back a phase. So we gotta worry about the Firestarter, who has crit-seeking machine guns, which is kind of painful. Also, we've got a Grasshopper about to go, so Grasshopper is going to punch a Kintaro? Shoot a Kintaro in the back. Lots of damage coming down. Oh, structure exposed. That's going to be a long-term repair. But you know what? You're probably dead, and I don't think you quite realize that. Okay, never mind. You're not dead. you did realize it. But let's see what this will do. Surprise! There we go. There goes most of your gear. You still got enough of the gear to be a problem, but I can deal quite a bit of damage. And of course, back tanking those shots because he gets to get through easily. And it looks like most of that went to an arm. That gets reduced. And oh, of course. But, haha, we have the 2 injury headshot ignore cockpit, which is very helpful to making me not want to throw things through walls. Alright, so he gets to move, the fire starter. The fire starter is going to focus on the Kintaro, as you do. Blasting to the side of us. Lots of damage getting through. And a penetration hit. That's not good.
That shot went internal.
Ugh, these missions, they drag and they become difficult to deal with. Where is that? Oh, is he dead? Huh, I didn't realize he was dead. Just kind of figured he would be fighting for a while longer. I don't want to be on this side, do I? Can I get far enough to get behind him? No, we are just barely unable to do so. Alright, run up to him, give him a punch.
Engaging physical attack.
Or you could miss the 70%. I mean, I suppose the 70% was a lot, but still, that was irritating. River. Hey, who's cooking? Oh, it must be you. Come over here. Apparently, nobody's going to be able to hit that very accurately. Okay, so in that case, I want this shot. Come over here through all that crap, which is a bit of a problem, but we'll deal with it. And there goes the leg. That was kind of what I was hoping for. So he's going to be on his back, which will make him vulnerable, I hope, for us to be able to do something to him. So that'll knock him back 2 phases of initiative, I believe.
I'm ready.
And then you should be able to turn and kill him if you don't mind. There we go. Okay, Grasshopper's out of the fight, which I do believe means that the turrets... Oh wait, no, you weren't supposed to do that.
I got a lock on.
I really shouldn't have done that. But we'll deal with it.
On my way.
Yeah, I was supposed to not do quite that. I'm going to persistent strike this just to sort of make sure that it happens. Because it should kill him if I hit him with both shells. And we did, lovely. So I just wanted to make extra sure that that happened so that we didn't have to suffer as many incoming shots. Although, I guess he sensei locked first, so there was that. Atlas going to have to take a little bit of fire, but we're okay. And the last turret, please shoot. Atlas is Uber Alice. You cannot stop me. So Rage Bolt managing to avoid a concussion on that one, so that was very helpful. Give me River. River's just going to walk up over here, 65%. Really? Persistent strike that. Core out the center torso. Make it go away. He survives with 2 health. Luckily, we were able to shove him down the initiative track even more to make sure that he doesn't get to live. It's very important to me at this point. Is to just make sure that he will not survive. Spore Cloud, unfortunate. Go for that center torso, just 1 hit. Okay, there we go. So we've got all of the support units. And now we can systematically work on the turrets. And Casper. Casper's going to maneuver over here. And then she's going to lay down a sensor lock on... let's call it that one. Sure, why not? It doesn't really matter. We're going to walk up to it. We're going to shoot it. Who's shooting first? Okay, so it is the one we sensor locked. And I suppose that may have helped a little bit. Because the Atlas just tanks the damage. Alright, range bolt.
Yes, command.
It's time to move forward. Hopefully, it's such a slow mech. I think that's part of my problem is actually the mech tonnages are... More reinforcements? Are you kidding me? I'm not in a position to deal with all this crap. We got 1 more turret.
Target destroyed.
1 more turret and I can deal with things. Okay, I need River.
Good to go.
River can't make it up to the front, I don't think. Oh, she can. Okay. But that'll... Yeah, that doesn't give her a line of sight on anything important. Give me 5 hits of evasion and ignore that. Brace it up. Enemy turn. They're currently not on the map, which is helpful. It'll give me a little bit of an opportunity to get ready for what's going on. Sprint all the way as fast as you can. Just go at full tilt on this one. Done. Casper will follow up. Ooh, we got incoming missiles. That is unfortunate. Although they did miss, which is a little bit helpful. What's going on here? Casper. It's time for Casper to start moving into position. And she can lay a sensor lock down on the standard sniper turret, which will hopefully reduce its accuracy a little bit, allow us to abuse the system slightly. Kentaro is taking even more shots, which is unfortunate and somewhat irritating. Taking a couple of hits on that one. So we are getting shot on the side that we do have an open torso, which is extra unfortunate. So there is that we're kind of working through. 90% to hit on that turret. Show me that turret. There it is. Fire. Good job. Okay, so we've dealt with all the turrets. We no longer have to worry about that crap. Just the massed PPC fire, which turned out to be... Yeah, we got reinforcements coming from on far. And we got a medium. Casper. Forced, apparently. I'll take your word for it. Okay, target the less super health building. And fire. And... Ooh, wow, killed it in one shelling. I did not think that would happen. But, okay, so we got the first of our 3 targets to destroy, and they are way off in the distance, which hopefully means I'll actually be able to get all of my people up forward to just annihilate the base before they can do anything about it. Triple SRM6s might do a 250 health building. I'm going to shoot this one, though. Just make sure that it can die. So that's 2 buildings down. Just 1 more building, and we are done. We can leave, we won't, but we could if we wanted to. Now we got more coming. River. And River can hopefully line up something that'll be nice and easy. Do any of you have 150? Oh, 100 health. That's even better. Fire the missiles at the last building. I think that one's going. Oh no, that one actually did appear that it managed to hit. So we have managed to completely destroy the entirety of the base, which is lovely. And now Range Bull can come in. Where is the evac zone, by the way? Of course. Of course, game. You keep being you. And we're gonna run. We've identified a Kentaro. Ooh. A crazy and insane mech. Who would have thought? Our reserve. Give it to him. Let him come to me. Really, Atlas can probably handle all. Maybe not. If it's a hunchback, the Atlas will have some problems. But it looks like we're dealing with multiple Kentaros here. Okay, Casper. Casper's not going to be able to see anything, but that's okay, because what Casper's going to do is lay down the sensor lock. Peekaboo! It's a trebuchet. Lovely. Range ball. Yeah, I've completely removed any sort of evasion that he once thought that he had. And we also have revealed a Centurion. 9A with an alarm. Yeah, so AC-10, I'm not worried. Precision strike. Let's blow him apart into little tiny pieces. Go for the torso. Okay, that was a center torso and a miss on a 90, so there is that irritation. River. Or no, not River. This is Reach. Reach doesn't have a target, but he can move there to protect himself. And River will be able to lay down another sensor lock as she now will sprint on forward. We'll get her ready to contribute to the fight soon. But I would like to shed some of that heat. Mainly because her Kentaro is quite jumpy. So they've got another Kentaro, which is going to fight our Atlas. Now our Atlas is, the one arm is getting a little bit light, and the leg is getting kind of light. And of course the head is incredibly vulnerable. So there's that. We would like to put some more fire down on that trebuchet. She's not in a good position to do it. Oh, she is. She can if she's willing to come out of cover. And this trebuchet is not yet open. Reserve. Let them go. Let them have it. Centurion coming around. He's going to open fire with his AC-10. And managed to hit us for the... Oh, wow. So our arm is open, unfortunately. Although, luckily for us, we're going to be leaving the planet as soon as we finish this mission anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, let the trebuchet come. Now he's going to back off like a coward. Wimp. He knows it's true. Ah, darn. We are unsteady, which is going to slow us down even more. Not like the mech was going all that fast to begin with. I'd love to be able to get into that cover, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so you're in cover. You're not. And since you're not in cover, I'm just going to see if I can't just rip you apart. Okay, your center torso is open, and you are maxed out on your problems with trying to actually stay steady. So that's good. Casper. Do I really want to risk this mech? I really kind of don't. I don't want to risk any of my mechs at this point. They're all incredibly vulnerable. And it's a bit of a problem, if I'm completely honest. Go precision strike him. We're gonna not bother with any of this fun stuff. If we could just rip out his center torso, we'll be fine. Really? Really? Two of them. Two of them had to hit that CT to win. Of course not. On your back. I'll go kill you with somebody else, I suppose. Trebuchet is definitely going to be a problem. Really, both a problem, because I've got mechs with open torsos, and it's not a good situation to be in. Okay, so he's dead. Hey, we even hit his head once. So if range... Oh, no, range ball's already gone. Range ball is done to set up that entire interaction, I suppose. I don't want to move you anywhere near this guy. Okay, right is towards him, which means we're covering our left. Fire our laser. Hey, a good hit. Breaching shot. Perfect. So that worked out quite nicely. I need to get myself a assault mech with a single AC-20. Kentaro is going to get shot at. His leg is exposed. And a head hit pilot. Because of course you did. Also, he apparently is carrying some pretty interesting gear. I don't want to worry about that trebuchet at the moment. Reach. Reach is in punching range. See if we can't avoid standing on the unsteady ground. Or I could just walk. I could just walk right next to him into cover. Onto his side.
Got it, Commander.
Where I will demonstrate that we have the superior Kentaro. So just blast on into him. Worst comes to worst, Casper can line him up and blast him. Or with a special sensor lock. Alright, so this Kentaro, luckily for us, it wasn't unsteady. But just being hammered here, Jesus. It's becoming a bit of a problem. I think I gotta kill that trebuchet before we do anything else.
Waiting for orders.
River is gonna fall way back. River's gonna back tank, I think. Yep. You can't afford to just keep tanking that. That's getting kind of ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna maneuver over here. Keep it at range. Lay down the sensor lock on the Kentaro. Make sure that it is not able to avoid what we're about to do to it. Range ball, if you wouldn't mind. That'll concentrate the damage. We're down to 2 more rounds of shooting. Hey, look! There goes most of this mech.
That's a critical hit.
Wow, I take that back. We only blew up a single SRM-6. Yeah, I was really, really hoping he was going to bail, but no, he's going to focus our Kentaro quite badly. That's a penetrator. Oh, we're getting rough here. We got to deal with that soon. And by soon, I mean bloody yesterday. What do you got left? Really, all of the mech, so that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, fire at this. Well, we got the knockdown, which is good, but seriously, how did we not cut through that armor?
Good to go.
River is going to maximum sprint. I think we can get away from here.
Sprinting.
I think we can get out of his line of sight. He's nothing he can do about it. Which, of course, was the goal. I can see with good accuracy. That's even better. Center torso. Cut him open. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Good job. Okay, now I can go send range bolt off to see if he can't kill a trebuchet.
Receiving you.
Kind of astonishing just how much damage that trebuchet is dealing. Oh, he's not in cover? You don't say. Precision strike. 69%. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Ammunition explosion to go on top of it.
Critical hit, Commander.
There's no longer... he's now unsteady. He's no longer evasive. I think I can just move up here with all of my mechs to finish him off. Dear God, this was a painful mission. I don't think it had any right to be as painful as it was, but it was.
Hostile removed.
Alright, so we dealt with it. It's handled. Good. I think there needs to be a fundamental realigning of what sort of tactics that we're going to be trying, because the last couple of missions we've had some pretty unoptimal results. They're all down for a while. 15 days. Bloody hell. Where's that grasshopper part? Whole bunch of useless mechs. That would be useful. 50% plus 20%. The 50% crit is kind of pointless. I would have preferred a different triple plus, but I'll take the stability damage. That's not bad. Whole bunch of jump jets. Ammunition, which can't be any kind of special things, so really it's just a waste of time and money at this point. Alarm 15, maybe. How many I got? Yeah, we'll grab one of those. Because none of the mechs interest me at all. They're all boring. Get a Kintaro just to get another bloody Kintaro. I like Kintaros more than I like Shadowhawks, but it is becoming a bit of a problem at this point. And unless something special happens and we unlock every single contract on this planet, we're going to have to leave again because this was the only contract that was available. Which is a bit of a concern. I was very, very concerned. Maybe it was the withdrawal that messed with all our things, so I'm going to have to check the current settings. Yeah, we got another Kintaro. Woo! Alright, so let's go check out our company reputation. We are 268 rated, and apparently not able to do anything higher. Local pirates, I don't think anybody really likes us. Yeah. Terran Concordat thinks we're okay. Federated Sons. We really got to start focusing on somebody, though. Because nobody really cares for us. Just double check the contracts. I mean, we can't take a contract. Yeah. This was my concern. Corporate secrets. Travel to Kimming. Well, first things first. We got to get everything fixed. So, you are repair. Takes you a day. Repair. Takes you 4 days. Repair. Takes you a day. And repair. Takes you a day. So that's good. We're going to... Can't sell you. I'm going to sell you. And I'm going to turn this Kintaro into basically what he used to be. So refit this Kintaro. And the plan will be missiles. Alarm 15. Alarm 15. We're not quite turning him into exactly what he used to be. But I figure we might make it a little bit entertaining. LRM ammo. LRM ammo. So that's 120 rounds per. The 240, and we're throwing out 30 at a time. 6 rounds of shooting. Yeah, I need another one. Which, you know, gets us up to our 55. I would never, ever actually field this mech. It would be so pointless. I mean, I can build another bloody Kintaro. But it would just be another Kintaro. There's too many of them. And they don't have enough energy to do anything else. They're missile boats through and through, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a little bit difficult to work with. And we'll do this. Put it like so. Gives me 11.5 tons. Give me the missiles I require. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 12 tons. Alright, so I require an SRM-6, an SRM-6, an SRM-6, and SRM-6 ammo. Ammo. These are 200 divided by 18, 10. One more for luck, really. There we go. Another jumpy. Oh, we got another Kintaro that can actually sort of keep things active and moving. So you will move down, you will move down, that'll move up, that'll be like so, and that'll be good. Right? Right, okay, let's go figure out where we're traveling. Navigation to the star map. So I'm heading over towards the Galactic West so I can get to these 3 flashpoints. So it is just taking us a little while. This is a 2 skull, there is a travel contract available. We'll take it. We may as well get our trip for free, and we're heading in that direction anyway. Negotiate for full salvage. Corporate secrets, needs a recovery. I like recoveries. Recoveries are fun. Skip through that, and Atlas done, Kintaro is done, Griffin is done. One more day for the library.
Hey boss, we've just completed
Travel to me in 10 days, financial report in 12. Yeah, we can afford it, I think. Shipping upgrades. Hydroponics? No, that's morale. Anything give me health? Because, you know, the ridiculous health negatives at the moment. All bloody morale. Totally worthless to me. Okay. Next tier up requires both of them. So I need 360,000 or 360,000. 30 days. 20 days. Buy this one. We'll be done sooner. May as well. We barely have enough cash, but I can sell a whole bunch of mechs. Darius, I swear to God, if you interrupt me one more time to tell me we're getting low on C-bills. Order Reach to stay away from the mech base. Reach has gained the following tags. Dependable. Okay, that's nice, I guess. So we'll have all of our mechs done. We'll have most of our pilots done. River will be out. No, River is actually going to get back in the day we arrive. Perfect. So we'll be able to check everybody for a good level up, and then we'll see what we can pull off with this recovery. If we can pull anything off with this recovery. Kendaros. Okay, we got all of our mechs done. One more day. Hi, we arrive at the planet. So 2 pilots, as well as the arrival. Lovely. So let's go to the barracks. And let's go give you level of guts. Yeah, we'll give you the guts. Casper is an 8666, so we gotta get more things up to make her a little bit more even. You will gain piloting. Sure, why not? We'll just keep you equal. Piece has fallen behind a little bit for obvious reasons.
I'm receiving you.
Breaching shot. Right? Yeah, that'll be good. Readout. Readout is not available, and you can get the overheat threshold for a full 6 pilot, which makes you totally reliable and dependable, which is great, but nothing special by anyone's estimation, unfortunately. Alright, brand new planet. We gotta wait for it to contact Comstar MERCnet to make sure that we actually get, decent information about what's actually going on this planet, to see if anybody will actually, hire us. It's actually becoming a little bit of a concern, because I didn't think we were doing so poorly in terms of, oh good, we'll have quite a few missions to do. Alright, we've arrived. Let's go kick some butt, take some names. Rangeable Alice, 676. Yeah, readout is better. Sorry, but you are not as good. Really, really tempted. In fact, I think that's what I want to do. The Wolverine, and it's got an AC-20. Triple AC-20 on the field. So these 2 crack them open, and these ones just rip everything apart once they're through. Is that what I want to do? Sure, why not? It's one of my few ballistic mechs. All of the rest of my mechs are designed to shoot with missiles, but these 2, they are the ones with actual guns. Although once we start getting better guns, we can start doing more interesting things. We'll have to start heading towards those flash. As soon as we can start getting those flashpoints, it'll be much nicer, because we can get our hands on Lost Tech equipment like ER lasers and Gauss rifles, which is what I'm really looking forward to. Anyway, corporate secrets. A scientist for the local government conglomerate has turned industrial spy for a rival corporation from now. She was privy to numerous industrial secrets that we would prefer not to fall into our competitors' hands. The Capellan leadership has offered to sell her back, but we intend to use the false hope of negotiations to buy time to extract the scientist through more proactive means. 2.5 skulls, 4 of 18, 32,700 C-bills. Let's go make sure this scientist has a date with a cell. And unfortunately, probably brainwashing. But that's okay. As long as we get paid in good salvage. So secure the scientist and let's get everything done. Rage ball, how fast can you move? Not fast at all. So now we know exactly where we need to keep the pace at.
I'm walking here.
Anything else is not acceptable. Because I've got to make sure that the Atlas can keep up with the group. That way he's able to engage on turn 1. And apparently the enemy is on the field and moving. Range ball. Oh crap, he got stuck on the side. Brace, brace, brace. We'll spend a turn just chilling because the Atlas, again, needs to be up front. That is a critical thing. Oh, he can get 4 pips of evasion, and he's also got enemy contact. I did think about giving the Atlas just missiles. By missiles, I mean LRMs. But he's only got 2, and it seemed like such a waste of a ballistic platform that can carry so much good stuff. Alright, we are running into a single heavy and a medium so far. Casper. Casper will rush up back here. Let's go figure out what kind of heavy we're fighting if she's in range. Oh, she is lovely. It's a Thunderbolt. I don't think we really care about a Thunderbolt, if I'm completely honest. Thunderbolt is kind of disappointing. When you have an Atlas, the Thunderbolt is, well, not exactly something that you're going to jump for joy for. Alright, well, we'll just run right forward. We've identified a 3rd mech. It is a 2nd heavy. And readout. Actually, no, just move. Jump, how about? Can get into cover. Lovely. Bounce up here. Hi. Terrible, halfway decent. So give some halfway decent fire. Yes, it cooks us up quite quickly, but we get a little bit of hits and a head hit already. Nice job. Alright, let's see what the Thunderbolt wants to get in nice, close, and personal. He's going to open fire with his large laser and lots of machine guns. But luckily we have all the damage reduction in the world, so we're feeling pretty fine. And our other heavy. Start lobbing missiles. Could be a catapult. Felt a little light for a catapult. Maybe not. It's not super important though. Let's just get up onto them. Hiya, buddy. It's a 50% accuracy. Oh, you hit both times and did 80 damage, and then you managed to hit, I think, without 4 missiles? So not terrible. So we are on top of him, and the other mech was a cicada, which nobody cares about. I'm sorry, but it's a cicada. Did anybody really have any concerns? Show me the jumpy one, which is this one. The reason I want the jumpy one is I want to do this. Let's go see what we're dealing with. Hello. It is another Thunderbolt. Fascinating. Okay. Fire into his back. Probably should have precision striked something just to make him have a problem. But that'll work out for me. Maneuver off to the side. No, I want to... Actually, how's the damage? I want to maneuver to his left side, so left is right. So we maneuver over here. Right? Yes. Well, we'll find out. So we have maneuvered, and... Good, that's the side I wanted. Precision strike? Nah, no point. Well, there would be a point. It would have guaranteed a blow-through on that. But I'm not feeling it. Single penetrating shot with an AC-20. Let's go punch through somebody's armor. That would blow that torso clean off. That torso would bring with it the machine gun and the machine gun ammo, as well as 3 of his medium lasers. Yeah, we're precision striking that. Because if we hit him with a 50%... There we go. Beautiful. That takes out a whole bunch of his weapons. So, the pinpoint sniper shot will do what we're asking it to do. Thunderbolt getting in close. Going to fire its large laser and mediums. And lots of fire coming our way, but reasonably evasive at the moment, so not a whole lot getting through. Now, this Thunderbolt has... Ooh, he may not get the chance. Lovely. Can I get the side shot? No, we're not going to be able to get the side angle shot. That is unfortunate. But if we hit him, he's going to fall over. There we go, he's dead. He fell over in more ways than one. So we're down to a single Thunderbolt and a cicada, and we're in punching distance of the cicada with the Atlas. So there's that. Yeah, he stayed within punching distance of the Atlas, I believe. Maybe not. I think he is. Not, it may just be a matter of moving the reaches Kintaro.
Waiting for orders.
Read out, you're gonna build in some distance here. Keep yourself protected. After all, you don't want to get too close to him and have him suddenly decide that he wants to punch you, as that would be bad. So instead, we're just gonna fire a whole bunch of weapons. Not another head hit, that's the first head hit on that particular pilot. So we're just gonna sort of do a nice little running gun battle here. 2 Kintaros, 1 Thunderbolt. Who shall win? I think we know who will win. The side that brought, you know, this mech. The Wolverine with the AC-20. No, the side that brought the Atlas is the one who's going to win. I'm going to target you. Just because you had an 80% chance to hit, and so we'll rip off your leg entirely. And that'll allow us to just kill you. I mean, I can focus range bull on it, but I'm not going to bother. Ooh, running away. Gotta just fire long-range missiles at range ball. Really? I mean, I suppose it's a strategy. It's just not one I would pick. Although you may have just saved yourself from getting shot at by the Atlas. Yeah, you did. Good job there. Target this guy. Blow off his other leg. Yeah, good job. You managed to rescue most of it. I mean, I'm not gonna take it unless I have no other choice, but... You know, not terrible. Reach for higher ground. Ooh, I can't actually get a shot on you. That is unfortunate on several levels. And thus, I shall reserve, and reserve, and reserve. And he gets to do whatever the heck he wants. Oh, good. So he'll shut us stability damage, but he's now exposed. And as long as we don't take a head hit on the Kintaro, we should be okay. Lovely. How's your center torso armor? Casper, would you like to plant a shell right into CT? Because that would be very helpful to just help everybody else. You know what? I'm even going to precision strike this. 54%. That was not what I asked for, but okay. I appreciate the effort, but not well executed. Can't get behind him. You know what? I think we're going to take him this round. If not, things could get a little dicey for the Kintaras that I'm placing on top of him. But he's going to get knocked over, so there's that going for us. I can actually just walk up and punch him, can I? But I'm going to see if I can't go for just the full... let me shoot you with everything I've got. Because this mech is chill on a temperate environment. Another head hit, so that's 3 head hits at this point, because we've had 2 head hits of the knockdown. Okay. Now all I need to probably do is tear off a torso. Okay, get your Atlas in position. I'll go for that. Okay, that's another injury. And pilot incapacitated, so we got ourselves an entire Thunderbolt. That'll be our first heavy. Nice job, everybody. Keep up with the group. Hold on, more mechs. Great. Hopefully Sumi Ray just comes in and says that we get to leave. Hey, we get to leave. Okay, good job. So the heavy, 2 Thunderbolts and a Cicada. Not all that difficult when you've got a 100-ton Atlas. And we managed to just hound them to death with SRMs. Not bad at all. 32,700 Seabills. No injuries. Oh, lovely. No injuries, no penetrations. All kills taken by the Atlas. Thunderbolt, 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 Thunderbolt. Nothing else is at all useful for us. Good. So we're getting an entire heavy mech. Good. Alright, so this is our first heavy. So we kind of skipped over heavies the first time in order to get immediately into assaults, but a 65-ton heavy is not the worst thing in the world. We probably have to build it in a more energy-designed way, purely because it's a Thunderbolt. It's got a lot of energy hardpoints on it. I don't think I want to bother with machine guns, though. Machine guns are kind of pointless. They're not. I mean, we used to use a mech with good machine guns before, way back in Season 1, but it's been a while since we've had a Thunderbolt. Season 1, we had 1,000,000 Thunderbolts. It was ridiculous. But this is interesting. I am going to scrap you. Actually, no, I can't. Because some of the flashpoints require us to have low tonnage. So I probably should keep some of these. Let's go check out this Thunderbolt and see what we can do to it. So we've got 2 ballistic, 4 energy, and 2 missile, and 2 support. Well, I could throw on one of these, but don't I have... I do not. Okay, so it's the other game. 26 tons. I mean, it can be done. I'm just not sure if it's worth doing. How fast do you move? 120, 200? Hang on a sec, I want to see how fast all of our other mechs move. Kintaro, how fast are you? 140, 240. You're 20 less? Well, you're a lot less on the sprint, but the sprint isn't so important when it comes to trying to build a melee mech. Just gonna put that up there. Fire support. I mean, Thunderbolts generally are. But the last time I had a Thunderbolt, I put an AC-10 on it and a couple of lasers. Maybe that's the way to go. Big old large laser sniper. That puts me at a heat efficiency of 3054. Equipment, heat sinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that puts us at a heat efficiency of 48 for 72, which is not quite good enough. So we'll do that. That gives us 5 tons. And then I can do that. Puts me up to a heat efficiency of 54 for 54. Beautiful. What sort of jump jets do you use? You use heavy jump jets, so I could equip 3 on them. I'm not going to. Armor this up. You gonna just max? Almost, yeah, wow. Triple large lasers. Sure, why not? I'm actually kind of on board with this. What's the firepower? 120. That's pathetic, actually. That's really pathetic. Yeah, I can't do that. Strip the equipment. 23 tons if we mostly max armor it. Let's see. Missiles. Missiles may be the way to go. Super fire support. Need 3 tons of LRM ammo. And then 6 more tons, which means I could prep him from close range combat. You know, give me that plus plus. It gives me 2 more tons. So the LRM-15s would operate at a range at 30 heat on their own. And then if they got in close, we buzz them with the medium lasers. It doesn't feel right. Something about that just seems wrong. I've been trying to figure out a way to get LRMs into my mechs. I mean, they're a good thing to have, to a certain extent. Do something like that. That brings me up to a heat efficiency of 3676. So I'm producing 40 heat a turn, which means I get to alpha strike once. Then I'm kind of screwed at that point. I wonder if it's worth it to try and go with something a little bit more close range oriented. Small laser. The alternative, of course, that we can do is we've got 14 tons of this, but we could switch that out for 6 tons and yeah. But it just turns it into another gosh darn mech that is. I know what to do. Do that. Drop that. And that. That kind of works. 33 for 46. I mean, this entire half of the mech, if it gets a bad hit, I mean, there goes everything. But that could work. I mean, that's not... It's firepower we're looking at. 160, it's a little better. And then, of course, there is the ever popular and highly irritating SRM-6, give me 2 tons of ammo. And then Mars laser, medium laser, medium laser, medium laser, and then 7 tons of heat sinks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would give us a 51 for 78. This is 27. And we alpha pretty gosh darn hard. This is a 221. That ain't bad. That really isn't. And then there's then we could do an alternative, say try and put in a NEC 10 or something. Stability 40. How much stability is this dealing? Stability is 3 times 6 for 18. Yeah, there are easier ways to get stability 40. There are much easier ways to get stability 40. Do a quick check at the store. No AC-20s. I suppose I should have expected that. PPC. What I could do is replace the Wolverine. So what I could do, and hear me out on this one because this one might be a little bit weird. So a Wolverine needs... The Wolverine requires a grand total of... Oh, I get to be up to 35, good. 14 tons for the cannon, plus an additional 2 tons for the ammunition, so 16 tons. That leaves us with 7 tons to go. And we can fill it up with SRMs or medium lasers or what have you. It's not quite what I wanted. No, the solution is the large laser SRM spam. As irritating as that is. It's because every mech we build is just SRM spam these days. But it is the technique to make this work. Could probably make it work off of. Could I? I'm trying to think if I could make the if I could make these SRM-6s work off a single ton of ammo. But no. We won't try. There we go. That's what we'll build. That should be fairly reliable. It's a little bit toasty, toastier than what I would normally build, but it should deal enough damage to get a lot of work done. It'll be reliable, it'll be pretty heavily armored, so it'll be another mech that we can use for the sort of mainline lance. So, which has become basically that. That'll be kind of our mainline lance. And then we will support that using this, and that makes this our light lance. And we're topped off on stuff. Yeah, we're going to need another mech base sometime soon. But that's actually going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in the next episode.